Our finishing steps on this scissor are first to eliminate any burrs. And while we were grinding, in addition to creating the burr on the inside surface, we also were creating a burr on the outside surface. And since that feels rough to the hand, we'll smooth it down with our pink hone. Now notice that I'm using an angle that doesn't touch the cutting edge at all. This is not about the cutting edge, it's just about getting rid of that burr on the outside. I'll repeat that on the other blade, get rid of that burr. Check the tip for any burrs. If there are no burrs on the tip, we can simply check that the scissor closes all the way to the tip, because if it doesn't close all the way to the tip, it won't cut all the way to the tip. And if it doesn't close all the way to the tip, our remedies are, first of all, to grind down the bumpers that exist here, and then finally, as a last resort, we may have to grind a little bit off the end of the scissor to make it shorter, but it's very important that they close all the way to the tip. Our final step is lubrication. We'll use the scissor lubricant. We're going to use 3 drops of lubricant. One of them goes into the ride area. One of them goes onto the pivot screw. One of them goes onto the ride line and rides down, flows down the ride line. We wipe it down with our finger. While our finger's still wet, we wipe some on the other blade. Let that dry, and we now have a dry lubricant that won't come off on your clothing, won't come off on a pattern if you're cutting out a dress or something, won't come off on food if you're using it in the kitchen. Excellent lubricant for scissors.